Hey there, Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Pisces Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. So excited to have you here. Quick, before I forget, hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. So today we're going to take a look at the energy for the week of October 11th through the 17th. We are in the energy of that 1010 gateway. This is an opportunity to change direction in your life and have an awful lot of source support. Source support. Say that 3 times fast if you can. And so what do you, oh, okay. Need a clarifier just because. Thank you. Oh, it's nice. Okay, so this week, it's about putting things in context. You have the context here. You can see the spiritual energy here of the transformation of the dragonfly. The dragonfly to me is always about spiritual transformation. When I say butterfly, to me that's about transforming something in the physical world, like maybe your looks or your health or your job or whatever. But when I see the dragonfly, that's spiritual transformation to me. And so what clarified that was a renewal. And look how much. The one looks like this one looks younger, like the context looks younger than the renewal, the adult. And so I feel like remember who you are. I think this is about you renewing your spiritual commitment to yourself, about your dreams, about where it was that you wanted to go. There's an opportunity to heal of the inner child, to put things in context from whenever they happen to you. Usually that damage happens in the first 7 years. There's like the way people treat us and talk to us. Those things stick in our head, and especially Pisces, we hang on to that, right? I have a Pisces moon, and it's kind of hard to work through all that emotional baggage that comes along with that. And so here you are, you're at this gateway, and you have this opportunity to put it in context. The context of, hey, you know what? They didn't know any better. That was the way they were raised. And so I forgive them and I forgive myself because I also went forward and I have done things that were based on the way I was raised. But now I'm growing and I'm maturing. I forgive myself. I forgive others. I'm leaving that baggage behind and I'm moving forward. So here's your opportunity to really, step into this power. We start off on Monday. Monday is the nicest day of the week, totally. We've got the moon in Sagittarius at the beginning of the day, and it moves through the galactic center, comes into that choice energy with Jupiter. Jupiter is currently in Aquarius, but it's getting ready to go back into your sign soon because it moves direct starting on Sunday of this week, and so it's getting ready to come back. It's going to be there only for a couple more months. It's really great energy when it's in Pisces, right? Because it's a co-ruler of Pisces, and so this is an opportunity to allow yourself to feel the nourishment of the divine, the abundance, full of abundance, and to kind of think about where it is you want to go from here. Where is the path? It's like identifying what the big dream is and where you want to go, but you don't need to know all the steps. The steps will light up before you. They keep telling me that. To step out on the path, you have to take action. You have to make a choice. You have to do something. Change is coming whether you want it or not. So you have the Raven. Prepare for change. So the moon is going to move into Capricorn at 1:15 p.m. Capricorn likes organization. Capricorn likes to take grounded steps to organize and to overcome obstacles. And so it starts moving forward. And you have here this lead as a powerful, peaceful warrior. It is the CEO of the Zodiac. So you are being asked to take charge, be the CEO of your own life. We've had this conversation before. Nobody can do this for you. You take the steps, prepare for the change, and then start moving forward. And trust me, an apex predator of the shark, who's going to get in your way? The only thing that can stop you is you. So don't stop yourself. Let's go. Right? Let's go. So that's Monday. That's nice. Tuesday is difficult energy. The moon the moon is going to square off. That's difficult energy with Mars, with the sun, so you can't really see everything that's going on. It's going to square off with Mercury that's in retrograde. Communication is going to be cloudy. It's going to square off with that wounded healer of Chiron over there in Aries. And so there's a lot of energy around you. You're being surrounded by all this difficult energy, and the moon is going to trine Uranus in Taurus, and in doing so, it will facilitate the opportunity for explosive conversations. So I want to encourage you to, this is the Angry Person Alert Day, Tuesday. People are going to be triggered, you're going to be triggered. And so again, if you can understand where it is they're coming from, even if you don't know what their actual problem is, you can say, oh God, the energy today is tough, and that's what's going on. And if you can at least do that, you can create some space for everybody to be their authentic selves and deal with their authentic emotions just as you do. And forgive yourself if you don't handle the energy super well either, okay? So just take a deep breath and go, oh gosh, we knew this was going to be a tough day. I knew that. I forgot, but I knew that. And then you can forgive yourself, and you can allow things to move forward. So that becomes a really important thing. I do want to encourage you to check out over at Moonlit Waters. I have day by day. There is the night before at 7 o'clock, I put up a video for the following day. So it'll help you stay in check with the energy that's coming along, because this week is kind of rocky, especially for Pisces. Okay, so you may want to come and join me over there and see what's going on. I want to take a moment to give the mantra of the week for the people who are local that are playing along with the discount game that we're doing at the local crystal shop. It is, I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. And Pisces, so are you. You have the map maker of destiny. The only thing stopping you is you from having something bigger, better, and brighter. This is an opportunity to really look to the future and assess where it is that you want to go, and using your intuition like nobody else really can use their intuition the way a Pisces can, to discern what is in your heart that you really want, because you get to decide. You are the map maker of your destiny. You write your future. Whatever it is that you focus on is what you're going to manifest. So focusing on where you want to go and what you want to create is how you get there. Focusing in the other direction will take you in the other direction. So I really want to encourage you to focus on what it is you want to manifest and create. Wednesday is interesting because all those emotions that got stirred up on Tuesday, a lot of us are going, I think we need to do things differently. And so there's a real power restructuring happening as the moon conjuncts Pluto in Capricorn. And then later in the day, the moon is going to move into Aquarius. It moves there at 4:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. And now it is about, how do I think outside of the box? So over on Facebook again, on Thursday, the reading was about listening to understand. It is important to understand where other people are coming from in order to think outside of the box, in order to do the problem solving. And so in order to design the map of your destiny, you need more information. You need a compass. And if you don't know where you are, you can't know where you're going. And so in order to figure out, you are going to need to listen and put things into context of what it is that people are saying, and what is the actual trigger, the real problem. Just because people say things, it doesn't make it what the problem is. And so if you can listen in that empathetic way that you have, and dig a little deeper with kindness, and the way, this is your superpower. If you utilize this, there's nothing going to stop you from figuring out what it is to do next. And Friday has such great energy to make that big, bold move, to move things into a new direction, to really change your destiny through the choices that you make, what it is you choose to focus on. The moon is going to be now in that supportive energy of action with Mars, the trine energy, and it's going to conjunct Jupiter, which wants to expand things, and it's in trine energy with the sun. There is nothing going to stop you but you. Lead as a peaceful, powerful warrior, the shark. And then Friday night at 10:22 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the moon moves into your sign, Pisces. And ordinarily I'd say, oh, that'll be nice energy. And that is not what is going to happen. So heads up, people are triggered all over the place this week. And so being an empathic sign, you pick up their energy, and so you need to create a boundary around yourself to be protected. You're going to be bombarded not only by your own fears, but by other people's fears. And so it is important that you detach and release all of the negative energy. Why? Because what you focus on is what you're going to manifest. And so focusing on where you want to go, understanding this is transitory energy. The moon only stays in a sign 2.5 days. It is not going to last. People are going to move through their energy if you allow it to just flow to you and through you and on out. And don't hang on to it. Don't hang on to the residual of it. Let it go. Create some safe, healthy boundaries around yourself of protection. This would be a really good day to start out the weekend this week. Asking every day for St. Michael to put a protective boundary around you, that you do not pick up other people's negative energies, and that you can stay focused on your own goals and the only things that you want to do. I would really encourage taking the time to do that, because people are going to be annoyed. Now in the United States, I do believe Saturday is sweetest day. So even if it's not, be sweet to yourself, be sweet to other people. They're going to need it. You're going to need it. And then Sunday is when Jupiter moves direct. It stations direct. It starts moving forward at 22 degrees and 20 minutes. That's a lot of twos. Twos is that beautiful collaborative energy of partnership. 3 of them together, that soulmate partnership. There's a real opportunity coming up here as it starts to move forward. The moon is going to conjunct Neptune in Pisces. And so it's kind of diffused, it's kind of expansive. You can really let your imagination go where it wants to. I would totally do that. I do want to remind you that people are going to be triggered, but I don't want you to be a doormat. As a Pisces moon, I tell everybody I'm a recovering doormat. It took me a long time to figure out that I needed to stand up to the bullies. I need to stand up for myself. I don't have to put up with that crap. And Sunday may be a day where that actually becomes a thing, where you're going to have to find it necessary to stand up to the bullies. And it may not be because they're bullying you. It may be that they're bullying someone else. Make sure that you are on the right side of the moral issue that you are standing up for, and by right side, and you truly believe it. Okay? You're doing it because you think it's for the greatest good of all. All right? This is a day where you are going to be fighting your sense of low self-esteem. Some of you are fighting a little bit of depression. We have despondency and we have self-worth as energies that are to come up. Again, I want to remind you, what you focus on is what you're going to manifest. So focusing on the sunrise. And if you are like, I don't even know what I want, I don't have the energy to think about it, then I want you to focus on this, in this spiritual transformation, this light within. Just spend the time focusing on the light within and imagine it growing bigger. So rub your hands together, create the energy in them, place it in front of your solar plexus energy, and feel it expand out, and just sit there in that energy of you're expanding your sense of self-confidence and your self-worth. Put this just a little bit between, I actually want to engage both the sacral chakra, which is here, and the solar plexus. So like right about here, and hold that energy there when you're feeling roughed up this week. I think it's going to happen a lot, and it's going to be important you just focus on this sunny horizon, because that is what you're going to manifest to create for yourself if you can. And discovery. You have discovery, the root chakra. And what is he discovering? That he's divine. That he was from stardust. You come from stardust. You're part of source energy. You manifest. You literally manifest. You are a co-creator of your own life. It's really important that you remember that this week. So create the good stuff. Co-create the good stuff. And allow the negativity to just think of yourself as a permeable structure. Because you either could create the safe, healthy boundaries and imagine everybody's negative energy. Oh, Gosh, this is so great. Okay, so what they're showing me, I love this. They're showing me that you create the structure where it only has one direction. It has these channels, so it's impermeable. Okay, biology is coming in all over the place here. Okay, so you have an impermeable structure. Nothing can come in unless it comes through the channels, but the channels are only allowing things to exit. So you are allowing in only the positive energy, and you are exiting all the negative energy, and all the other stuff can't get in. The channel's the wrong size. It can't come through because only the good stuff can get in. So if you think of it as like, if you were to draw a half circle and you were to put these little triangles on them like this, that's the ray of sun can get through. But the negative energy, the big old blobby stuff, it can't hit that. It hits it and it bounces off. It can't come in. So this is what you do. You imagine this, and then you imagine that inside you have these channels, that the more that the sun comes in, it pushes out the negative energy. So you want to focus on bringing the sun in and pushing out the big bally massive stuff, but the only way it can get out is if you bring in the sunlight to push it out. You can do this. It's just imagination. You've got that. You've got that in spades. You can do this. All right. You guys have a week filled with power, self-empowerment. I want you to empower yourself every day by feeling like, you are putting the sun right there into your own solar plexus, and because if you imagine it, that is what is actually happening, and you are creating this massive ball of self-confidence and self-love, and you are going to manifest the destiny that you want. You do it by your own choice. You do it by the decisions you make, by the words you speak to yourself and to others. You create your existence. So go create a good one. All right. Your mid-month comes out on Friday this week. So be looking for that. And again, I'll see you next week, or I'll see you over on Facebook. You guys take good care. Talk to you soon.